Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and as you may have noticed, we are not where we left off the last time in Space Quest 4, Roger Wilco and the Time Reapers. I have to roll the R's there, because that's part of some bullshit that I'm doing. Anyway, the reason we're back in the time pod and not in the nest where we left off is because I thought I'd gone through all the time pod Easter eggs there were, but fuck me if there wasn't one that I missed. And it is this one. If I enter this code here, fuck, where are you? There. There you go, that time code. If I enter this time code, as Roger is helpfully demonstrating right now, this happens. That says, I love lunacy. And that's about it, really.
The I Love Lunacy show. You must have briefly tuned into the electronic entrails of some long-lost civilization.
I didn't even know he was going to say that. And the wait cursor is still on. I don't know what is happening. But anyway, I Love Lunacy is a spoof of... Oh, I can just right-click to get rid of the wait cursor. Little bug there, I guess. The old 60s sitcom I Love Lucy. Although I Love Lunacy sounds like a lot more fun. Anyway, that should be all the time pod Easter eggs in Space Quest 4. There are more Easter eggs coming, to be sure. But for right now, let's get back to the nest we left off in. Isn't he a cutie?
My. Rather than the sequel policeman penetrating the inner sanctum of the nest, the reverse obviously occurred.
One thing I have to keep in mind is I tend to talk over the first bit of... I tend to click too fast. I tend to talk over a small little fraction of what Gary Owen says, so I really have to shut up and then click. So anyway, don't give me that, Roger, you piece of shit. Anyway, did we search this guy? Nope, we did not.
You frisk the skewered sequel policeman and turn up a paper-wrapped wad of used chewing gum.
Yum! Why is the sequel policeman carrying around gum? I don't know, but we can unwrap this bad boy here, and that gives us half a time code. Well, technically, there are 5 characters in a time code. It's 3/5 of a time code. I'm a math genius. Anyway, the other half is waiting for us somewhere later on in the game. Now, as some of you have helpfully pointed out in the comments, I need to smell and sniff a lot more stuff in this game, because some of that stuff is really fantastic. Although, this is one of my favorite descriptions in the game.
The huge nest is constructed of sticks and assorted being parts gathered from this bleak planet. It is then cemented in place by a generous helping of pterodactyl saliva.
He really put everything he had into that and I guess...
It smells just as good as it looks.
Nah, not a lot to smell there, but the sequel policeman, look at that. Looks like a giant pair of nostrils are erupting from his crotch.
Right now, the sequel policeman has no distinct smell. But give him a few days and he'll be quite aromatic. Not to mention plumped up like a ballpark Frank.
Ew. Anyway, we got what we came for, so let's just mosey on out. I think you have to use the walk icon. I don't know if you can use the hand icon. Yeah, you can. Let's just climb out of this little hole here and move on with the story. Nothing bad can come from this. Now, you would think that we were a lot longer, away, because it seemed like that pterodactyl was in the air for quite some time, but no. Oh, dear. Well, I guess we're about to meet the titular Latex Babes of Estros. And from the sub emerges...
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here, Roger Wilco. After leaving me the way you did, you male scum. This is the last woman you'll ever dump on. Right, girls?
Right.
Sure.
Said you couldn't be tied down.
I said that?
You said you had to be free to roam the galaxy.
Was that me?
You'll be sorrier than you look. We'll see to that.
Well, the speech certainly picked up
Into
in
the sub,
contrast to what I'm used to.
boy.
All right. Well, she did give us a very clear command, but I'm just going to pause the game here for a second. And first of all, let's, like I said, just pull out the funniest icon that we've got.
This would be an excellent time to keep your nostrils to yourself. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. If I take too long, they're just gonna zap my ass. I could try and run away. They'll zap my ass. Actually, those are crossbows or harpoon things. What is she aiming at anyway? She's look like she's aiming at her colleague over here. Anyway, this is Zandra and her latex babes. They are, well, not very friendly, but then again, we have given them no reason to be friendly. Apparently, we're kind of a dick in the future of Space Quest 10. And, well, I only really have one question, and that is, wouldn't latex be awfully uncomfortable when you're, like, flopping around in the water? But, then again, fuck do I know. Let's attack this in a calm and collected sense and just hop into the fucking sub before they shoot us. You guys aren't coming. You can just stay right there and point at each other. Oh, and here comes my favorite message in the
these women
entire...
soon realize that they must have the wrong guy.
Not that one. Oh, please tell me it's gonna come up. Yeah, there you go.
You're not sure what it is, but you bet it would look cool spewing through the propellers.
This is Zandra. We
Fucking
are
love that.
approaching checkpoint 6.
We even had that in the
Prepare to open the tunnel door.
YouTuber roundtable. We had this video on favorite line in a game, and that is my favorite line in the game. Just how enthusiastic Gary Owens is about this cute little squid thing spewing through the propellers.
Activate the door.
Also, this is a very nice scene, and, well, I guess there were a bunch of stuff I could click on, but no real reason. Also, while they're very slowly traversing the underground cavern here, I'm just gonna head a couple of people off at the pass here. I suspect some people would argue that the whole latex babe thing is kind of sexist in a way. And I guess, well, not at the moment, because they're really quite strong-willed and obviously can take care of themselves kind of people, and they just choose to wear the latex costumes because, I don't know, comfort, fuck it, who cares? It's all going to change in a bit, and I will be the first to agree, and that's a bit problematic. However, for a game, I'm actually just going to pause this while I finish the story. For a game like Space Quest and the Space Quest series that actually kind of prided itself on the amount of controversy it could generate and the amount of lawsuits that could come out of it, the Latex Babes actually caused no uproar whatsoever. Even the two guys were actually kind of, well, they say that jokingly, they say they were kind of disappointed that no one made an uproar about it. Not a single organization anywhere made a fuss about the Latex Babes. Nothing. Actually, the one thing that people really got up in arms about, at least in the legal sense, was that fucking bunny at the start of the game. That thing was more controversial than the Latex Babes, because the Duracell/Everready people got involved and said, that's our fucking bunny, you can't trap our bunny with a piece of rope and then, you know, yank the batteries out of it or whatever. Because it is obviously a joke on the Duracell bunny. But apparently there's this little dichotomy between Duracell in the US and Everready in Europe or something like that. It's basically... It's two different companies, but the mascot is the same, and they get by with, you know, just U.S. and European borders, whatever. Anyway, that turned into a huge thing. The Latex Babes, nothing. Also, and this is a tired excuse, I know, and again, I'm not saying this is not problematic in some fashion, but this was 1991, and, you know, feminism has come a long way since then. So, anyway, let's just move on with this.
You wonder if she has a boyfriend.
Also, not really where we want to be in our headspace right now, but I guess, fuck it. Anyway, I love this scene because it highlights a lot of things that I actually think are kind of progressive for a game from 1991.
Mr. Wilco.
But I'll let them finish.
Hey, what are you doing? Let me go, witch.
Shut up. Your
almost got-
whimpering sickens me.
Almost got that out.
I'll teach you not to run out on me. Thorine is quite knowledgeable in the ways of torture.
And she's busting out as well.
You get acquainted. Thorine, do your stuff.
With pleasure, Zandra.
That voice, come on.
Let me introduce you to a friend of mine.
This gets me every time. That thing looks hideous. I mean,
This is EpiRip 357, the most powerful hand hair remover in the universe, and it's capable of shaving your legs clean off. I've always wanted to see a man shave with one of these, but I guess you'll do. Now you'll
Thanks.
know the meaning of the word pain.
And this thing, I mean, I know, you know, hygiene products and whatever has come a long way since 1991, but hair removal is one of the most tedious and stupid and painful tasks that are apparently necessary in any society. And this thing is just, I love this thing because it just highlights how much ridiculousness we're willing to go through as, you know, as a species for prettification and all that. So I think this is funny as all shit. What? Nice scream.
It's a sea slug! Run, girls!
And off they go. And I guess we should be kinda speedy about this, because there really is no interesting deaths to, you know, to play around with in this. It just fucking eats you. You just have to wait for it to free your arms, and then you zap the fucking thing. And then that kind of pisses it off, but, I mean, look at it. It's really pissed off. Can I have a look at it?
This isn't your garden variety, slug.
No, I guess not. So we'll have one of these canisters, which are apparently pressure something, and it very helpfully changes the cursor to the canister, and you just toss it in, and things get a little comic booky, but that's a face that's not happy.
Our hero!
And this is the part, I mean, that's slightly problematic, because they were just introduced as this kick-ass team of girls who didn't give two
Wasn't
shits, lived
great,
underwater,
girl?
and then it just
Well,
kind of
Rod,
falls apart in this.
I guess we can.
Wow,
call him.
our hero
Thank you for
kind
ridding
of
our
thing. And they just
fortunes.
bimboify
Awful
in a
slug.
split second, but
I,
fuck it.
I know I can't blame you for backing out at the last minute. I guess I was a little overbearing.
What, the line of shit he was giving you?
Sorry.
Fuck,
Can we
lady.
still be good friends?
Where are your
Well,
fucking
now wait a minute. Let's talk
that
about this.
thing?
No, Roger. You were right.
Standards.
You don't need
That's
to
what I
share
meant.
my
Standards.
feelings.
Where are your
It just
yeah.
wasn't meant to be. It's better this way. Well,
Oh, well.
girls, I feel like celebrating. Let's go shopping.
Although let's just groove out to this tune for a bit. I do love this tune. It's only shown on this screen very briefly and then the next screen when they arrive at the shopping mall, and it is just one of the most kick-ass tunes in the entire game. I love it. Anyway, time for a little cutscene.
Meanwhile, back in Space Quest 12,
Back in Space Quest 12. Hi!
Well, what have we here?
Oh, just something we picked up off the sidewalk.
Space Quest 4 time sector. He had just aided Wilco in escaping. The readout on his time gun indicates that Wilco was successfully transported into this time sector as you feared.
That is no longer a
Like I would just
concern.
put some
Wilco
emphasis on
will surrender
fear.
to us once he has learned we have
Easy
captured
down,
his
it's your
son.
big bad
Then
boss.
he will be destroyed once and for all.
Anyway, and here we go again. Little intermittent cutscene there. So apparently, the dude who helped us get into the time rip was in fact our son, unborn son at this point. And you know, a lot of speculation about where the fuck did he come from.
Sail!
But we'll find that out, you know, at the end of the game. And off they fuck. Cool. So anyway, this is the shopping mall. Now, that little intermission there, the little back in Space Quest 12 bit there, kind of raises some questions as to Roger's motivations later on in the game because, well, of course we have to go back to Space Quest 12 and defeat Vohal and save our son, but truth be told, Roger has no fucking clue what is going on right now. He doesn't know that anyone's been captured, doesn't really know anything except that people are chasing him, and also he's not wearing pants. We should probably do something about that. So let's pick up this little ATM
you pick
card.
up the ATM card.
Cheers. And let's go explore the shopping mall here. Ah, these nice moving walkways. God, I've missed this. Also, you'll note that I didn't comment on the big giant skating rink in the background. Trust me, we'll get to that. I don't want to bore your tits off just yet.
For some reason, there is a gathering here.
At the software store, my, let's grab some ass.
Don't mess with it.
Oh well, let's just have a chat then.
What's going on in there?
The two geeks from Andromeda are in there signing copies of their latest release.
Wow, we should really get in there, but first, let's press him for more information.
What's going on in there?
I just told you! The two geeks from Andromeda are in there signing copies of their latest release.
Now, you know what? I'm still not getting it.
What's going on in there?
Beat it, jerk!
Nah, let's try that
What's
again.
going on in there?
There is no reply.
Well, shit. What's going on in there? Okay, so we can't get in the software store just yet. Oh well. Here is, by the way, an ATM machine. What? Fuck. God damn it. These fucking moving walkways. We could, of course, try and, just raise some cash and everything, but... This is actually a pretty good line from Gary Owens as well, when this will inevitably fail.
You obviously don't resemble a blonde woman. What a surprise.
So we'll have to do something about that. Yeah. And also the whole pants thing. And we do know that we're playing the correct version because...
Radio Shock, a dandy store.
I'm actually quite impressed that they recorded lines for Gary Owens saying Radio Shock and then changed the graphics. Remember I said that they had to change some graphics? This was also a contentious issue with lawyers and everything. Basically what Sierra did, actually, they didn't get sued or anything. They just changed Radio Shock to the CD-ROM versions. Hurts So Good. It was actually kind of a naughty joke, and I'm quite fond of it, but for Americans, the Radio Shock joke is funnier, I guess. And they just really changed it to avoid any potential lawsuits, which I kind of think is a shame, because the logo for the replacement joke is kind of crap, really. But I'm doubly interested that they actually recorded Gary Owens saying both lines, I guess. Never mind all that, here's Monolith Burger. God, we could go for a snack. How about a snack? You guys want a snack? Let's go for a snack. Or not.
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Guess who that is, by the way? Like I said, the voices were all supplied by Sierra employees. That was Josh Mandel. I'm not fucking kidding. Josh Mandel. Putting on his best gruffly voice and a lot of snort sounds and all that. Great. We'll hear more from him. For him, from him. Hashtag second language. And here's me exiting the store. I'm ridiculously tall, by the way. I'm 6'9". So have fun with that. We should probably get in here, actually, because the big and tall store is just exactly the place we want to be.
Pardon me, sir. You appear to be in dire need of my services.
Thank you, sir.
This is your friendly sales clerk. He's automated and comes complete with a built-in attitude.
Let's have a quick look around just before we engage him in conversation.
This looks like a pressure suit for something with upper body appendages. This suit is a replacement shell for some sort of exoskeletal wanderer. And hey, check out those boots.
Those boots are pretty snappy. Nice color, too. What the fuck is this?
It looks like a slip cover for a snake.
Let me know if there is anything I can get for you.
Yeah, I'll do that. You just have a quick little rumsey around me old pal's son.
The bargain shelves are loaded with all types of great things nobody would want.
Which is where we're gonna get our clothes. So actually, we should just get that out of the way.
I'm sorry, I lost my boots and the legs of my pants in a deadly fight with a giant sea slug, which I won in the nick of time with my clever thinking and my, cleverness.
I see. Well, all right.
Impressed?
Let me get your measurements.
And he's not even close to us. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck he's measuring.
We've got just the thing for the likes of you.
That's some buffo acting right
I
there.
assume you will be wanting something in the generic space hero line?
Sure, why not?
He's
What the fuck, dude?
Try them on in the dressing room here if you wish.
He's really in love with that measuring tape. And he sounds like a fucking Hoover on amphetamines.
You change your clothes, not forgetting the items in your pocket. You never know when you'll need them. You step out looking good as new.
Actually, the whole summer beach
That will
thing...
be a 20 buckasoids, please.
Thank you. The whole street, beach look, not the street look. Hey, he's not fly or anything. The beach look that Roger was sporting there, I was kind of into that. Also, I'm really impressed that zapping thing that the Latex Babes had actually removed his shoes as well. Good on you. But anyway, do we even have enough buckasoids? Oh, we have 59 buckasoids. We are cool as beans. Here you fucking go, man. Keep the change.
Thank you so much for shopping with us, sir. Do come back soon.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Alright, let's just check out the rest of the mall and then we'll call it a day and then we'll actually get around to solving some fucking puzzles in the next episode. The arcade. Yeah, let's just head on in here for a second. Because, Jesus, that is kind of loud, actually. A lot of cool things in here.
The sign says Ms. Astro Chicken. How strange that nobody is playing it.
Not really that strange, actually. You can play Ms. Astro Chicken. For once, it does, playing an arcade game in Space Quest is absolutely optional. You don't have to beat it. We are gonna try our best, though. But first of all, first of all, I was just gonna. That's a weird sentence. First of all, fuck me. Hi. First of all, let's check out the rest of the room. For instance, this change machine over here.
The change machine looks like a time machine more than a time machine looks like a time machine. For a change.
That's a Josh Mandel line, it has to be. Also, the trash bin is one of my favorite little Easter eggy things. It's not really an Easter egg, it's just a really weird line that crops out of nowhere, and it's if you try and talk to it.
You're quite startled to hear the wastebasket respond.
Max, is that you? Agent 99? I always get these lousy disguises. Would you put a word in with the chief for me? I wouldn't mind, but these kids, all they eat is ice cream and candy bars. You know how many Big Chewies I've eaten in the last hour? Not to mention the wad of Big Bang bubblegum I got stuck to my shoe phone. Jeez.
That's Mark Siebert, the Secret Police dude and musical director of Sierra and all that. He's apparently a secret agent hiding out, or disguised as a trash bin, which is creepy in a lot of ways. And, you know what? I'm gonna save Ms. Astro Chicken for last. Let's just check out the last bit of the mall here. The last story. You got stuck in geometry. I didn't know you could do that in 2D adventure game. This is
Socks, a high-class, high-priced dress shop.
Socks, obviously a pun on sacks. Interestingly, the clerk inside here is consistently mispronounced it as sax. Don't ask me why. However, pay attention to the voice actress who's behind the desk in here.
You check out the clerk. You've always had a thing for women with antenna.
Really can't get you to talk?
It is darn tempting, but you realize that duty calls and this will have to wait. Maybe you could cruise back by when the game is over.
Wait, Roger's a bit robo-sexual? That's surprisingly progressive for 1991. Anyway.
Thanks for shopping at Saks.
There she was. You know who that voice was? No, I'm just gonna wait and see if you can guess. You wanna hear that again?
Thanks for shopping at Saks.
Gabriel Knight fans, please rest comfortably knowing that the creator of Gabriel Knight, Jane Jensen, is in fact an accomplished voice actress. She is she is Maybot, the clerk at Saks. So awesome, and she doesn't really like to be reminded of the fact. But anyway, there you go. So let's just try out the Ms. Astro Chicken. Flight of the Pullet. Is there a... I can control this with the keyboard, right? Yeah, there you go. Alright, so the goal is really to not die. And basically, I am in no danger of that anytime soon. This is a lot less stressful than I remember it. If I fly too close to the hill there, a dog will come out and bite me in the ass. And I can throw eggs. Or basically launch eggs, and I don't really want to know how that works. There you go. Oh! Media vision! I have no idea what that's a reference to. Ooh, you have to avoid those as well. Which is no problem, except now that I'm moving up and down, I can't really stop. Have an omelet, it's on the house. You too, buddy, you look hungry. Fuck me! Well, never mind. Nice little remix of the Astro Chicken music as well. Look at her cute little bonnet. Astro's little bonnet. Oh, hello, Pooch. Fuck you, Pooch. Fuck me! That was close, wasn't it? Come here, you little shit. I'm gonna egg you good. Now, you can actually beat this game. There is a game over screen, and I'm probably not gonna find it. Well, not at the rate I'm playing, anyway. But there is a game over screen, and it's literally just a big wall of text that says, "Congratulations, you beat Miss Astro Chicken for no good goddamn reason." Get off me. Ooh, I get feed. Don't want to get too close to the windmill, but those replenish my eggs. Is that music driving anyone else spare? Ooh boy, don't want to go too close to Mr. Doggy. I'm just jamming out, having a good time. This is not really stressful in the least. However, I do suck at it. Game over. You know what? Fuck it. Very nice person on Twitter actually beat this game. I'm just going to insert his screenshot of the ending screen and call it a day. So, here's what happens when you finish Miss Astro Chicken. Marvel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this playthrough-y, video-y thing of me playing games. It's fun, right? Just gonna get out of this noisy fucking arcade because we don't need to be in here. We need to get our you know what? Next week, I might as well just lay it out there. Next week, we're gonna get a job. Try that again. Next week, we're gonna get a job and a dress. Sounds like fun, right? And then we will go in the 0G skating rink. Oh boy, am I looking forward to that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this. So far, so good. That's what was what I was going to say, and that sounded weird. So I'm just going to say thank you for watching this, and it's always a pleasure. Please like, subscribe, do whatever your kids do, but do leave me a comment because the comments are awesome. I love the comments. I hope you enjoy the trivia. For your pleasure, I will now lick the walkway.
Very well. You give the moving walkway a warm kiss. Now you both feel special.
So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, next Tuesday for more Space Quest 4, and until then, around the Chrono Stream.